It is once again Snowbird Travelers, and I'm Yvette,
And I'm Rudy.
and we welcome you once again. We've got something really exciting today. We actually experienced an 11-day excursion, travel, affordable trip to Thailand this year. Was absolutely amazing. We're going to just tell you the price right now. It was about 5,300. We did have an overnight stay in Doha, Qatar. Just kind of break up the time. It's typically about a 24-hour trip, but with
And a
three meals.
fabulous place to visit.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. But let's break it down. So, what we're going to discover today is how you can travel affordably on a Social Security or a small pension and have a fabulous time. And we're going to show you that we did take an excursion was with a tourist company, and we do highly recommend Grace to Travel as well as Gate
Gate one.
One Travel Company, and would do it again. But it was a packet that the $5,300 I said was about $450 per month. We had a year to pay that up, so that did fit into the category of affordability. Rudy, how was that trip for you?
The trip was unbelievable, fabulous. I mean, you just name it. I enjoyed every minute of Thailand, from the marketplace to the mall, the night shopping. You just name it. All of the bus trips, all of the different cities, all of the monuments and places that we visited. It was breathtaking.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. It really
Abs-
was.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I think everything that we had, the whole 11 days was all inclusive packet. I think we had mostly 2 meals a day, breakfast for sure, and maybe lunch or dinner. And then all of our excursions, all of the airfare, along with the transportation and everything that comes along with it, that was included. We went to Shiming and Shaimai and just
You
so many other
you
places.
know the names of them. I can't say them.
And I'm sure I botched them up. Please forgive me. Look it up. But just, I think you mentioned the cooking class we had, or didn't mention that yet. Phenomenal.
The cooking class was fabulous, and it was one of the cheaper excursions, but it was so much fun. And with all of the people and all of the everybody's input, really made it a lot of fun. You
Yeah.
know, I really loved it.
Would you say we had about 40 people with us on this particular trip? 30 to 40 people easily?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
40. Yeah,
Yeah. And our guide, Nunu.
Nunu.
Hey, Nunu. But he was amazing. He would even accommodate some of the people wanted clothes made, and he found a
Yeah,
tailor for them, and they had their own clothes made with their designs, as well as
nightclubs.
yeah, if they wanted to go to a nightclub. The only thing that I kind of regret, and I found out after we got back from the States, was that Bangkok, um, incredible city, very, I mean, you're on top of each other, very congested, but they do have a cinema. You can watch
Oh,
movies there
in the
in the
bed.
bed, right? And with your popcorns and drink and everything's right there. Imagine that. So you know when we go back,
Yeah.
we've got to go back. So definitely have got to go. Um, Also, I would highly recommend. Yeah, go with an escorted travel company the first time, anywhere abroad, just for safety. You don't know where you're going. You're not sure about if it's safe. You don't know what you may want to do. They have so much planned for you. I think the only thing I would like to do a little bit more is get some rest. Enjoy the 5-star hotels. We were on the go rapidly. Telling you.
And the price of goods is, it was fabulous. It was cheap.
Yeah.
It, still to today, I love my swans that I bought there.
Oh, oh, oh.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely. So definitely write these two travel organizations down for you. Gate One Travel, as well as Grace Two Travels with an S. Definitely, I would highly recommend them. You would want to go again. But let's talk about building your trip. We can break this down to you where you're really paying about $30 to $100, just depending on your lifestyle and what you're wanting. Because again, first of all, you want to go when it's off season. Off season for Thailand is between April and November. So it's less congested, less busy. Tourism isn't as high then. And so, of course, everything goes down a little bit. Your accommodations, airfares, a lot more affordable if you believe. And if you have the ability and flexibility, you can really, really get some affordable airlines. Um, I like to go to the third party vendors, and one of my favorites is Skyscanner, Expedia, AARP. Believe it or not, we are seniors. At least we are seniors. ASAP, fabulous. Booking.com, your hotels.com, your credit cards that you usually, hopefully you're using those travel cards. They also have the ability to book flights as well as accommodations. Actually, don't forget, if you really want to save a lot of money as well, you may want to, once you find that fare and airfare, that is, your hotels. I actually just looked up, and I'm giving you homework now. So, what I'm saying today, as you know, the prices can change by tomorrow. But I found a 7-day stay in Bangkok, almost 5-star. I mean, amazing. $386. 380, it's unheard of. There's another one that was in Chiang Mai for 7 days again, $215. And we're
You can't
talking
beat that
about
price.
no. And you know how people give their little remarks and reviews, and they're like, wonderful, great to stay here, blah, blah, blah. Fabulous. Gotta go there. So you can really, really find affordable. You define affordable, you can find affordable. There's also, once you go to Bangkok, you want to go to the other cities, countries close by. I don't come home. I just want to stay there because it's so more affordable once you do, because you have your international flights, intercontinental flights rather, and it's just dirt cheap. Going from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, they have something called an overnight train and bus that literally has a bathroom, reclining chairs, as well as um, bedding, and it's $35 one way. That's unheard of. So again, if you want that, now that, mind you, that is a 10 to 12 hour drive. You remember that drive up the mountains?
Yes, I do.
10 to 12 hours. But just looking at the sights, it went quickly. But again, imagine doing it overnight. You're asleep. So by the time you wake up, you're about ready there. You're there. So
Also, in off season,
yeah.
there were so many things. There were so many sales. That it made everything cheaper. So keep that in mind. um,
Absolutely.
because I'm telling you,
Absolutely.
you'll see some deals that you just won't believe.
Yeah. Now, if you are just a little bit, you're missing those high end prices. They have those as well. We had a lot of malls. Your night malls and things of that nature
Yes.
was more the affordable. Those are where you're gonna negotiate. You're gonna bargain, or barter for a price. But they do, if you like high end tickets and labels, they have that too. They have everything you could possibly imagine. They also, once you do their transportation, that's going to really make a difference as well. Do your tuk-tuks is what they call them. It's a three-wheeler little bike. You've seen them. Also their local buses, they have something called a grab. A grab is similar to our Ubers. Just make absolute certain that you negotiate a price before you get on. Don't get on and then say, how much is it? You want to know it in advance. Also, at the airport, have a big stickler about safety is first. Call the hotel or the hostel or wherever you're staying and find out, do they offer transportation to the hotel?
Mhm.
Do they have what's the safe, best, most affordable way to travel from the airport there? And you want to see that name, Rudy and Yvette. I like that. Well, I want to know that's who you are, and you're looking for us. So make sure you do that. Also, as far as we talked about all the excursions we went on, but Google is an amazing search engine. There are so many free, all the shrines we saw, all the temples, all the markets, all the activities actually are free. There's a lot of them you don't have to
Mhm.
pay. They're free. So that really saves on the expenses if you like to do a lot of things. The parks. There were restaurants we went to. We took a tuk-tuk and then we ended up walking
We
back.
sure did.
We didn't know
At
we were that
night.
close at
At
night.
night.
Safe and whatnot. It is the land of smiles. Everyone is very friendly, very approachable. But let's move on to credit cards. You want to probably, I think Charles Schwab's have something that they offer for exchanging the currency. And you will also see if you're purchasing something, let's say, do you want that in American currency or in Bach? I think that's what it's called, Bach.
Bach, yeah.
You want it in their currency, not the US currency. It's going to transfer into our US dollar. Our dollar is stronger there, so you'll get more there. But you want to definitely do that. If you happen to use the ATM machine, get the maximum and make sure that your card doesn't charge you those extra
Extra
fees,
fees, right.
because they can charge you, I think, up to 3%, and then your bank at home can charge you up to 3% as well. So just maximize it. Get as much back as you want. You can exchange that back before you come home to the USA and get your money back. SIM cards. What about your phone? If you have a phone, you can put a SIM card in it. I don't know. I used WhatsApp. That's a free call. Messenger is linked to Facebook. I believe that's also free. But also your plan. We're with Spectrum. Somebody maybe with AT&T. They have their plans as well. We would wake up in any city, any country, and it would say, "Oh, it's $4 today," or it's $2 a day. So, and we're not using the phone. So, if we needed to use the phone, we know we do have some options. Speaking of phones, I love this is my universal adapter. No matter what country we go to, we have that. And what it was really, and that's on Amazon. Amazon, by the way. I don't think I paid more than $25 for it. But again, go with your phone carriers. But I was impressed that there was a lot of places that they were the same voltage or power. We didn't have to use the
Right.
adapter. Go figure. I was happy. But again, carry that adapter. Another major thing when you're traveling, of course, is I think Rudy hit on it was well, he packs way too much, first of all. We live in a winter climate, and then that's the goal is to find places that we can actually live for a month, live for 3 months. And Thailand certainly is a place we could consider doing that. The visas, you want to know about your visa. I think right now it's 60-day visa. And I think it was either 25 or $35 for entry, somewhere in there.
I don't know.
And like I said, those prices can change the visa entries, but again, you can stay there currently up to 60 days. If you wanted to come back, you would have to leave Thailand and then come back the next day. Then pay another $60, $30, $25 for another 60 days. You can't beat it. The street food, $1, $2, whole meal, safe, cultural, the whole experience. So that's going to save you a lot of money, even though they
Uh,
do have the hamburgers or whatever.
well, not only street food, even
Yeah.
the what almost not medication, but pharmaceutical stuff.
Oh God.
It's
Yeah.
it's so much cheaper
Yeah. Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was a
Um,
pharmacy on every corner,
right.
practically, along with what was that other place that you used to get pops and things? 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. That's right.
7-Eleven pharmacy, 7-Eleven market and pharmacy. Everything you could ever want is right there.
You would be surprised when you go in there the amount of stuff that they have. Um,
Yeah. And they speak English.
yeah,
That's what's important. If they speak English, you're not speaking their language. And helpful, incredibly helpful. Leads me into a last point that I want to make sure that you're prepared for. We come healthy. We're healthy. We don't know. So, but you want to make sure you have travel and health insurance. A lot of your credit cards will have that. I use my American Express. It does cover for evacuation, some medical, but it's the best thing. Please research that, Google that. That's critically important. It's best to have than to not have.
right.
And so you want to do those things, but
We went on a trip
yeah,
where a couple, one of them got sick, and they had to pay big time um, to go to the hospital there. You know,
yeah, she was even on a ventilator,
right.
if I'm not mistaken, for a few days. So saying that, just be prepared. You can
That's worth
always,
checking into.
yeah, yeah. The concierges there, if you needed to have medication or over the counter, they would actually bring it to your hotel for no charge, even. So there is just so many reasons why you want to visit Thailand. I promise you, once you go, it is
Hmm.
a place you probably want to meet up again. You want to go again and book it.
For
Book it.
I
Be
would say
yeah,
for as long as we were there,
yeah.
it wasn't long enough. You
No,
know,
no.
I'm ready to go back.
I don't know. I could live there 30 days literally. I know I could. And especially with some of the prices for hotels and the food and the travel and a lot of free things, it really could work into a senior's retirement, social security, pension budget. It's just about being flexible and intentional on your travel plans, and then possibly going to probably Vietnam from there. It's close. But that's another live we're going to talk about. But it was amazing. It was amazing. We do have some footage on our YouTube channel already that shows a lot of the places that we've been while we were in Thailand. So please don't hesitate to go back. Subscribe, share the channel with friends and family. We're grateful, humbly grateful for that. And go back and watch some of those videos too, to completion. But
And please look into the travel cards. It will help you save a lot of money and benefit you. You know, look into them and use them.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you'll just be surprised how much you'll save.
Absolutely. So until next time, we plan on doing a live on once a week, probably on Sundays, maybe a little bit more. We want to share with you all the vacations that we have taken over the course of our lives and where we're thinking about going in the future. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to not ask. There's no dumb question. We probably agree on that, but we're looking forward to seeing you again and share a comment. Until next time, Yvette,
Rudy,
we're
see you
out.
later.